And today, tributes continue to pour in for fallen Dallas Police Officer Darron Burks. He was shot and killed in the line of duty Thursday night in what DPD is now calling a targeted attack. This morning, dozens of their members gathered to help escort Burks' body to Restland Funeral Home, honoring his ultimate sacrifice. And of course, friends and family also gathered at a memorial today, where they say he didn't just protect and serve, but he was the absolute heartbeat in the southern Dallas community. Ashley Moss brings us that story.
You know, it was supposed to be just a few of us, but, you know, that few grew to a few more, and we have what we have here today.
4:04 p.m. Members of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity and other friends gathered in front of the South Central Patrol Division in Dallas. 4 represents Officer Darron Burks' number when he joined the fraternity as a student at Quinn College. Longtime friends say he always moved with character and integrity.
Everything he tried to do in life was right. He lived his life right. He served his community right. When he taught students in the classroom, in the educational career field that he chose, he did that right.
While he made his mark for nearly 2 decades as an educator, few were surprised when he became an officer.
That was the career field that he chose to do, serving and protecting others who could not protect themselves.
Grief and disbelief still hang in the air, but today these friends, really more like family, remember the impact he had during his life, not how he died.
I wish more people could be like him, including myself, right? Some attributes of his life and his character gives us all something to strive for.
I'm telling you, you couldn't find a flaw. It was, look, I used to wonder, I told you when I used to talk to Burks, do you ever go through anything? Like, everybody comes to you with everything. And then it's like, it's love. It's love.
This young family wanted to share Officer Burks' life and legacy with their young daughter.
I just let her know that those are the type of people in life that you want to, meet. And those are the type of people in life that you can take advice from, you can learn from, a person like Officer Burks.
In Dallas, Ashley Moss, CBS News, Texas.
Oh, you could just tell that Darron, he was just so beloved. And today, also, Officer Burks' church family is also honoring his memory.
He was an amazing young man at our church. He was truly a kingdom man.
That's Pastor Bobby Gibson speaking from Oak Cliff Bible Fellowship this morning as he held a prayer service for the Burks family. Darron was a member there and served in the church's parking lot ministry team. We're told, of course, it's a simple role, directing traffic and driving shuttles, but it helps the congregation come together every week. And for those who knew Darron, they say that was always his biggest focus. Nothing flashy, just helping others whenever they needed it.
He was a lifelong servant. I mean, he taught and coached for 17 years, investing his, pouring his wisdom into young people. And then he wanted to serve the community as a peace officer, and he did that. He did that, and he was a help to everybody he met.
And the parking lot ministry also wore black ribbons for today's service. They say it's a way to come together and mourn such an amazing man they considered family. And just tonight, we've learned a celebration of life service honoring Officer Burks. According to Restland Funeral Home, there will be a visitation next Saturday, September 7th. It's happening at 9 a.m. at Watermark Church in Dallas. It will be immediately followed by a celebration of life service also at the church at 11 a.m.